Hey there folks, Jaybird here again. Today is October 24, 2018, Wednesday. Just giving you an update on the lawn. It's been 11 days since I mowed and put down seed, and it's looking pretty shaggy. It needs a mow. Not sure if 11 days is long enough. Here's the lawn. Looks pretty shaggy. A lot of crabgrass, actually. Crabgrass. 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 Not good. Yeah, so I don't know if it's a combination of all the water and the fact that I had a lot of crabgrass seeds already in here, but there's a lot of crabgrass in this whole section of the front lawn that I'm trying to get to look really nice. So tenacity. So a lot of crabgrass on this side of the driveway as well. It's just everywhere, really. Let me show you close up. That right there is crabgrass. All of this little clumps. These little clumps. So crabgrass will eventually go dormant, but I don't want to wait for it to go dormant. I'm just going to kill it. So I might need one or two applications of tenacity. We'll see. One thing I want to say right up front is I know that very few people watch these videos. For the few of you that do watch these videos, don't feel obligated. I just like doing them for my own personal journaling. So speaking of journaling, I've been making lots of notes in my journal lately. Just show you real quick. There's a picture of a bunch of measurements that I've made of the house and the lawn. And here's like a high level. I wanted to map out like certain amounts, like 1,000 or 2,000 square foot areas, because that's where all the chemicals are done. And you can see I got a bunch of entries over here. I've got pages and pages of this stuff. It goes back till the beginning of May. I've mentioned this before. Anyway, what's on the agenda for today? Okay, so one thing I want to mention is to make all those measurements in the yard, I got a new toy. It's a tape measure without a tape. You basically extend this and roll it on the ground, and you can see right there, that was like 1 foot. So I went all over the yard and took measurements, and that's how I got the diagrams that I just showed you. Because all the chemicals need to be put on a certain rate. I don't want to be over applying to kill grass or under applying for effect, because this stuff isn't cheap, these chemicals. So a couple of notes. It's pretty chilly here lately. Its temperatures dropped here in Richmond, VA. We're down to like 55 degrees air temp today. I did take a soil pH. I used my handy dandy pH meter and double checked my soil pH level today. And it's not up as much as I thought. You know, after 2 big applications of lime, you'd think it'd be up a little more, but it's still hovering around 2. So that's kind of interesting. So been 11 days since I seeded, and I need to cut because it's getting ready to rain for the next few days. So I can't let the grass keep going like it is. I have been sprinkling every day for the past 11 days, but I turned it off this morning. I was sprinkling so the seed would germinate, and it has. I think we're pretty good there. So I'm going to raise the mower up a notch where it's normally been all summer. I lowered it 1 notch below to do recent cuts. But I'm going to raise it back up to normal, which is high. It's almost the highest level. It's one notch below the very highest. So give the lawn a cut today and probably do some trim with the weed whacker. And Milorganite. So I have 8 bags of Milorganite. I'm going to spread at least 5 or 6 of those today. The lawn needs a boost. It's really for the soil. So, and then for all that crabgrass in the front, which I showed you a little bit ago, you can go with Tenacity. I've showed you this before. Tenacity. The good thing about Tenacity is it won't kill any new seed or newish seed or young grass. And it also penetrates the soil and kills weeds in the soil. So it's a pre-emergent. That's the in the soil part. It kills that. It also kills what's post-emergent. So all those crabgrass that I showed you a little bit ago, it's going to kill that. You might have to do it twice. So the way we apply that is I have a syringe. I measure it out carefully. I put it in my nice sprayer here, battery operated. This can hold 4 gallons of water. So I've made all the measurements out, how much to use and everything. I'm also going to use some surfactant. This is going to help the Tenacity stick, and it helps the Tenacity get into the weed more. The leafy part, the leaf will absorb it more. So that's the surfactant. I'm also going to break out the turf mark. This is the blue stuff. It just marks where you sprayed. I'm not going to spray the entire yard. I'm just going to spray the front section here where I see a lot of the crabgrass. So that's what's on the agenda today. I did go by the store yesterday when I bought this guy. Folds up nicely, right? That's kind of neat. So when I bought that guy, I also bought some of this. This is Scott's lawn soil. It's a turf builder lawn soil. It's specifically meant for lawn repair and like overseeding. So I have a bunch of little patches that don't have seed, it looks like, especially in this front section, which is so precious to me, I keep saying. So the idea is to use some of this one-step product. This is the Pennington version of Scott's Easy Seed. So these are grass seeds that are covered in mulch, and they're ready to go. So really all you need to do really is put this down by itself and water it. As long as the dirt is, contact is there with the dirt, then it's okay. So the combination of this and this is sort of overdoing it, but I think I'm going to wait till after the trick-or-treaters to do that. I don't know how many trick-or-treaters are going to trump my lawn, but they usually do. So it's all good. I don't care. I mean, hey, kids will walk on your lawn. I don't care. I really don't. But you know, I will probably wait to put this out for another couple weeks or so. But I wanted to get it while I could get it. Yeah, this stuff here, I want to say it costs like 13 bucks or something like that a bag. So this isn't cheap. Easy Seed is very comparable to Scott's Easy Seed, and the lawn soil was about $7 a bag. So it's like just expensive dirt is all it is. Okay, so I need to get to the mow and then spread the Milorganite over there and then do the Tenacity. So that's quite a lot to do, but that's what I'm doing. All right, we'll see how she rolls. Need to get to it. I need to have the proper attire. So I'm putting down Milorganite today, so smells like success. That's Milorganite for you. I also have my lawn care nut hat, so I'm ready, Freddy. I'll probably put the sweater back on though, it's a little chilly. Don't worry, I won't subject you to another Jay mowing the yard video. Not for now, anyway. Time for some Milorganite. I love this stuff, and I wouldn't be putting it down, but the yard is still growing. The grass is still growing, so it's okay to put this down according to all the people I've been following on YouTube. So I went through all 8 bags of my Milorganite, which is just fine. I need to get rid of all of it, so that's good. That should be the last application of Milorganite this year. It's late October, so that makes sense. Next thing is to spread the Tenacity, or spray the Tenacity. So one thing I learned is wear PPE, gloves, and I got my rubber boots on, so that's cool, and long pants. I'm trusting these lawn tubers to tell me the right advice on that. So another thing they told me is fill up the tank most of the way, but not all the way. This would be 4 gallons. So fill it up this much, put the chemicals in, and then fill it all the way up. That helps mix it up. So according to my handy dandy notes, I need 2 teaspoons of Tenacity for 4 gallons. Man, I tell you, having a battery operated sprayer cannot beat it. Those pump up sprayers take you like 10 times as long. That'll do it for this one. We'll check back in a week or so and see how the Tenacity did. I should see some white looking weeds. That's what's supposed to happen. Tenacity turns it white. Okay, so that's it for now. See you next time, folks.